Hi, Phanessa here. In this video, I am going to demonstrate how to crochet the fan and V-stitch. So this is what it looks like. I'm making a little baby blanket with this beautiful ombre yarn. It's from Line brand, Mandala Gradient. I love their Mandala yarn. This is a category 4 and it's burgundy if you are interested. I will be using this. I like to use a slightly larger hook size, so I'll be using a USK 6.5 millimeters. All right, let's get started. This stitch pattern is in multiples of 8 plus 1, and you do want to add one additional chain for the foundation. That's for the base chain. So I'm going to start with a slip knot, and I'm going to chain in multiples of 8 plus 2. Okay, so I've got my multiples of 8. I'm going to add 2 more stitches. You want to start in the second chain from the hook. This is the first chain here. This is the second. I like to work into the back spine. So you want to work 1 single crochet into the second chain. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, so now you're going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3. Into the fourth, you're going to work 9 double crochets. Again, you're going to skip 3. 1, 2, 3. Into the fourth, you're going to work 9 double crochet stitches. So that's going to be your fan. Yarn over into that fourth chain stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, that's 1 double crochet. Back into the same stitch, yarn over, insert your hook, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Okay, so work a total of 9 stitches. That's 2, so this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So you want to be careful because you put so many stitches into that one. Make sure that you don't skip counting that very next stitch that's kind of squished there. Okay, so when you skip 3, make sure you skip that tiny little one that got squished when you worked that stitch. And that's why I don't like working shell stitches directly into chain stitches. So there's 1, 2, 3, and then here's the fourth one. I'm going to place my thumb here so I know that the very next one is the right stitch. You will work 1 single crochet. So into the fourth stitch, 1 single crochet. And that's going to be your repeat. Skip 3, 1, 2, 3, 9 double crochets in the next stitch. So I'll work 9 double crochets into this 1 chain stitch here. You skip 1, 2, 3, and then 1 single crochet into the next. Okay, so continue that across. Skip 3, 1 shell stitch, which is 9 double crochets, skip 3, and then 1 single crochet. Okay, I'm at the end. I'm going to skip 1, 2, 3 into this last stitch. I'm going to work 1 single crochet, and I'm going through 2 loops this time. Okay, so there's your row 1. Row 2, chain 3 and turn. This is going to count as your first double crochet stitch. So into this same stitch, you're going to work 1 double crochet. So right there into that same stitch, which is your single crochet from the previous row. Okay, so this counts as 2 double crochets. You want to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I like to chain loosely because you are going to pull that across this fan. So into this single crochet here, you will work 1 V-stitch, which is 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet. So yarn over into the single crochet down here, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. You want to chain 1, and then place another double crochet into the same stitch. So that's your V-stitch. So you'll repeat chain 5, V-stitch, chain 5, V-stitch. When you get to the end, you will just work 2 double crochets into that last single crochet, which will match the beginning of the row. I'm at the end, so that's 3, 4, 5, and into the last stitch, the single crochet here, I'm going to work 2 double crochets. Okay, row 3, chain 3 and turn. This counts as your first double crochet. Into the same stitch, you will work 4 double crochets. 1, okay, into the same stitch, 2, 3, 4. So 5 total, including the chain 3. That means when you get to the end on this side, you will work 5 double crochets. Okay, so we're going to skip all of these stitches, and what you want to do is work 1 single crochet in the center of the previous shell stitch. There are 9 double crochets, so you'll work into the center one, which is 5 counting from this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And when you work this single crochet, you're going to catch this strand in the middle of it. Okay, so insert your hook through the 2 loops under the chain 5, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So there you've worked your single crochet in the center of the shell stitch, your fan, and you've caught the chain 5 in between that stitch. Okay, now into the V-stitch here, the chain 1 space, you will work 1 shell stitch, so 9 double crochets. It's easier now because there's a lot more space than it was down here into the chain stitches. So work 9 double crochets. 1, you might have to pull it over as you go because there are a lot of double crochet stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. I find that if I don't count, I will forget because there's too many. And even then, I still count when I'm done just to double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Okay. Again, we're going to work 1 single crochet in the center of this shell, catching the chain 5 stitches here. So 1, 2, 3, 4 into the 5th. Work your single crochet and making sure you catch that chain 5. Okay, so you're going to repeat that all the way across. 9 double crochets into the chain 1 space of the V-stitch. into the center of this stitch here. So count 5 over, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into the 5th, work your single crochet, catching the chain 5 stitch. So now we're at the end, and we're going to work 5 double crochets into the turning chain. So remember, we had a chain 3 here, so 1, 2, 3, right into the top of that 3rd chain. You want to work 5 double crochets, and this will match the beginning of the row. 2, 3, 4, 5. So make sure when you work your chain stitches, it's chained loosely. Row 4, you're going to chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and these are going to count as chain stitches. Turn your work over. Into the single crochet here, you're going to work your V stitch. So 1 double crochet, chain 1, and 1 double crochet. Okay. Now you repeat, chain 5, skip the shell stitches, and work another V stitch into the next single crochet, which is 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1 double crochet. Repeat that across until you work your last V stitch. This is my last V stitch. To match the beginning of the row, you're going to chain 3 and work a slip stitch into the 3rd chain from the turning chain here. Insert your hook, yarn over, pull through, and pull through the loop on your hook. Row 5, chain 1 and turn. Into the same stitch here, you're going to work 1 single crochet. So it's working this shell stitch here again, except it's staggered from the previous shell stitch row. So we start with 1 single crochet and then a shell stitch into the V stitch here, which is 9 double crochet stitches. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 1 single crochet into the center of this shell stitch, which is the 5th double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you go under the chain 5, yarn over, pull up a loop, and then over the chain 5, yarn over, pull through 2, catching the chain 5 stitch into your single crochet. Okay, repeat. 9 double crochets, 1 single crochet here, catching the chain 5, and then when you get to the end, single crochet into the turning chain of this chain 3 here. One, 2, 3, 4 to the 5th, and single crochet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So I am going to work 1 single crochet into this 3rd chain from these basically the half shell. So single crochet into the turning chain. So repeat rows 2 through 5 until you're happy with your size. And you want to end on the wrong side. So after you end a fan stitch row, so to complete the last row, whether you end on this row or this row, instead of the chain 5, you'll chain 2, work your slip stitch in the center of the fan, and then do your normal V-stitch here, chain 2, slip stitch here, and then moving forward. So because I started here, normally it would be chain 3 and then 1 double crochet here, and then instead of chaining 5 across and then working another V-stitch here, I'm going to chain 2, 1, 2, and in the center of this fan stitch here, so the 5th double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'm going to work a slip stitch, and then I'm going to chain 2 and work a V-stitch. So that's basically the 5 chains: your chain 2, your slip stitch, and your chain 2. V-stitch as normal, and then this is where you would normally chain 5. Again, you're going to chain 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, slip stitch to the center of the shell, chain 2, V-stitch, and then just keep repeating all the way across. Chain 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, slip stitch, chain 2, and then I'm at the end, so this will be 2 double crochets just like before. So this is how you end this stitch pattern. If you wanted to, you could end on a fan or a shell row and it'll still look pretty, but this will help even out your borders and your edges. Alright, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification button. You'll be notified every time I post a new video. I'll see you next time.